Travis Wayne Goodsell. We've got a quick church news video, and I hate it when I'm always right. No, I'm not. I don't. Not at all. Not at all. And so, you guys have heard about my curse of Joseph Smith, right? That after Joseph Smith was assassinated, those who were responsible all died with the sun shall be darkened, moon turned to blood, stars fall from heaven pattern match. All through till the current day, where we're waiting for the current leader of that group that murdered Joseph Smith. But in the church news today, I found something that they've been keeping a secret from us for 8 days. It happened 8 days ago, and they finally told us today. And no, it is not the death of President Russell Marion Nelson. But he may be dead, because they don't want to tell people. The person who did die 8 days ago was also a church leader. And they kept it a secret. Because they're announcing the funeral services for tomorrow. Oh my God. Funeral services announced for former General Relief Society President Mary Ellen Wood Smoot. She's got all those last names because she was at the tail end of polygamy. Breathe. Which was 1997 to 2002. Hilarious. Just hilarious. And so, yeah, she's dead. Now, the reason why Relief Society presidents are different than presidents of the church is because Relief Society presidents have a set time frame to serve. That's been a change, and I've done these videos for you as I went and did the scandal about Brigham Young not wanting a Relief Society because Emma didn't go with him. But then 20 years later, he starts it up, and they make it pretend as if it was a direct line of succession from Emma to whoever it was that was second. And no. It was because Brigham Young had ulterior motives. He needed a women's group to support him in his polygamy against the United States of America. And so nonetheless, there has been procedural processes over time that I've gone over with you. They served longer times in the beginning. And so lately, they've been doing 5 years, 5 years, 5 years, so that they can catch up and be equal, per se, with the living president of Jesus for the 666 General Conference. I don't know if there's anybody who remembers that one. That was last year. And so, yeah, Emma Smith because her death fits a pattern match with the curse of Joseph Smith, but she's the female religious leader, not the male religious leader. And so when I checked, sun shall be darkened, moon turned to blood, stars fall from heaven, sign in the heavens just for her day, we got something. And so now I have to run the test for all the Relief Society presidents now to see if there actually will be a curse of Emma Smith on all of Brigham Young's Relief Society presidents. If this is a match fitting the pattern all the way through, this is going to be huge. Because it's going to be different than the men who's led this church and all fit that pattern of the curse of Joseph Smith. This is going to be a bombshell. But I've downloaded the documents so that I can check the Stellarium program, and it's going to be a project. But Smoot died on the 10th. And so the sign in the heavens on the 10th was the moon at 12.9, 12.5 is when I took the snapshot just after midnight on the 10th, because that's the closest I could get. And so it's right there by Mars in Gemini. Mars is Nelson, in case you've missed all my videos all these years. When Monson died, Mars was at the top of the scales of judgment in Libra, meaning he's the judge. Nelson took over the church immediately on the night that Monson died. And so then they have traditions for official transfers of authority and all that crap that has no bearing in the scriptures. But nonetheless, Mars is Nelson, according to the sign in the heavens. Now, it's also wild because Mars is also Nelson because of the baby name meaning of Russell Marion, Red Star of the Sea. The red star is Mars. And so it's just awesome. And these Jewish authors were brilliant. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Russell Marion, son of the morning? On 9/11, right after his birthday, in 2023. And he didn't tell us for 3 weeks that he fell. 3 weeks. Revelation chapter 12 in the Joseph Smith translation. We have a change in verse 1. And there appeared a great sign in heaven in the likeness of things on the earth. This is the learning of the Jews. The scriptures were written this way. Signs in the heavens for the future were known to the Jewish authors, which they got from the Egyptians. And so they wrote stories based upon the anthropomorphizing of the heavens. And so for the Egyptians, the sun is the right eye, the moon is the left eye. And this is also for husband and for government. This is for wife and for religion. So the moon, being in conjunction with Mars, is the female religious counterpart of the leader of the church. Thus, Smoot, as the Relief Society president, dead with that sign in the heavens. Boom! Another fulfillment of this precept. that is exclusively for us as Mormons. And so I've been going over with you that the first one there is 23rd September 2017. The one in verse 4 of the Joseph Smith translation, which is 3 in the regular, is the 17th of December 2017, the 5th dark day of Hanukkah. And then you have the tail, which is verse 4 in both. The tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven and did cast them to the earth. That was Monson. Bye-bye. Quadranted meteor showers on the 2nd of January. And so, yeah, these Jews, they're talking about us. They aren't kidding. Joseph Smith is not kidding when he says, it's all about you, Mormons. It's all about you. And you don't care. You don't believe. You're waiting for Jesus. He's not going to show. Church is going to murder you. You don't care. Church is true. And yet, again, run, Mormons, run! Church isn't true.